Well, it's been a pretty active afternoon out there weather-wise. We saw quite a bit of rainfall roll through the region, and we also managed to make it up to about 46 degrees in Carbondale, 46 in Dixon Springs, and 52, I should say, down into Murray. But we have since really fallen and lost those warm conditions. Right now, we're seeing temperatures of about 34 degrees in Mount Vernon, and we're also seeing a feels like of 34 degrees, and that's good news because we're not really tracking that strong of wind gusts. And elsewhere around the region, we're seeing temperatures that are pretty close to freezing right now, with 33 degrees being observed in Carbondale, 35 in Dixon Springs, 38 in Cumberland, and our coldest spot right now is 32 degrees in Perryville. So overall, it is pretty cold, but we are running above average for this time of year. We're also seeing calm winds around western Kentucky, but we are seeing 5-mile-per-hour wind gusts around Carbondale and around Mount Vernon, and 8-mile-per-hour wind gusts down into portions of Poplar Bluff. For the remainder of the overnight hours, I'm expecting us to really linger around the freezing mark, with temperatures oscillating between about 33 and 31 degrees. But again, those westerly winds are going to help us stay a little bit cooler. We are tracking some scattered showers, but we have already seen a little bit of wintry mix in with those showers this afternoon, and we are tracking what is likely going to be a wintry mix tomorrow morning and also early into the morning on Friday. But we are tracking a dry weekend ahead, so anything that does accumulate really isn't going to be sticking around for too much longer. Here's a look at our regional satellite and radar. And you can see those showers that fell across our region have started to work their way back towards the east, but we aren't really seeing anything back towards the west. But that is going to change as this low pressure system starts to sort of usher back in those shower chances. And taking a look closer on our radar, we're really not seeing anything around portions of Williamson County or Jackson County. And earlier we did see a little bit of snow and sleet mixing in. So keep that Storm Track 3 app handy through the night and through your morning commute tomorrow, because again, we are tracking the possibility of some showers and even some snow and sleet mixing in with those showers at times. So if we take it hour by hour, by 11 o'clock and through the early morning hours tomorrow, we're going to see a little bit of mixing, especially in our northernmost counties. It's nothing to cancel any plans over, but we're going to be switching to all rain by the time we make it to 2 o'clock in portions of western Kentucky. But notice across southern Illinois, a lot of us are going to be remaining dry through the afternoon. By the time we make it to midnight tomorrow, I'm expecting showers and a few flurries to mix into the early morning hours, and we're going to see some mixing, especially into the early morning hours on Friday. However, the trend has been to make it more rain-centric as it goes over our region, and by 5 o'clock, we're only going to be dealing with some scattered showers on Friday, so anything that does fall really isn't going to be sticking around. Like I was saying, the trend has really been to bring rain to our region, and not so much in terms of that wintry mix, but it's definitely still a possibility across our region. I'm not confident in that 2 inches, but I am confident that we could see a little bit of a dusting off into our northern counties and a dusting further towards the south. Again, I think the most that we could see out of this is really going to be about a ½ inch if at the most. So again, this is going to be a very low impact event with minimal accumulations, but nonetheless, it definitely could still be creating some slick spots out there on the roads as you're headed out either Thursday morning or Friday. But the good news is, we're really going to be drying out by the time we make it to Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. So once this precipitation is done with, we're going to be done with the shower chances for the next couple of days. So just to recap, we're going to see temperatures on Thursday and Friday get into the upper 30s with a 60% chance of some rain and mixing. Saturday, though, anything that does fall is going to very quickly be gone, with the temperatures getting up into the upper 40s, mid 40s by the time we make it to Sunday, and then lower 40s by the time we make it to Monday and Tuesday. Low 40s as well for Wednesday with mostly cloudy conditions. But the good news is we're going to be dry by the time we make it to Saturday and Sunday, and we're going to be remaining dry, Shay.
That's right. And so we just want you guys to be careful, right?
Yes,
as you head out in the morning, because it won't always, won't all be safe, right?
Well, I think it will be mostly safe because
Yeah.
it's been so warm, and I think the roads are going to retain a lot of that heat,
Yeah.
but definitely could see some slick spots on those bridges.
Slowly.
Drive slowly and give yourselves plenty of time.
Right. Thanks, Garrett. Well,